Ba-da-ba. I'm on a big Chipmunks kick.
We are here.
No, those are not the lyrics. Stop.
David, Simon, Alvin, and more.
No, stop butchering my childhood. I told Dick I've been I don't know, getting back.
We're live, FYI.
Getting back into the Chipmunks.
You're reliving your youth. Is that what you're doing?
I find the whole Chipmunks because it was like one of those like homegrown a guy.
Yeah,
made an entire franchise out of a basement. You know, like that's what
you aspired to do.
Well, it's the essential American dream. It's like you're dicking around, you make a stupid little song, and the next thing you know, you've created a franchise that spans generations.
Yeah,
people love that stuff.
So when's your comic coming out?
Soon.
That could be. Did you see the new fan art?
God damn it. Yes, I think I saw the new fan art.
Did you? Are you sure you saw it? People thought that you would like this one.
Well, that's the problem. Is I do like it, but
you like the other one too, right?
I don't like it from a marketing perspective.
Why?
I feel like there might turn
Why are you
certain
sweating
people
already?
off. I'm not sweating.
What do you mean you don't like this? Why not?
I mean, it's better than the last one. I'll say that.
What is this is your guy Super Killer
defending the Capitol,
killing a superhero, Ashley Babbitt.
Ashley Babbitt was not a superhero. I reject that hypothesis.
Look at him. Maybe he's killed the Capitol cop, police guy, and then killed her also.
Maybe he helped pick up trash afterwards heroically.
What do you think? Is that going to be canon, do you think?
No, it's not canon. Stop.
Why don't you say maybe? Maybe
sure,
it could be canon.
Maybe Super Killer killed Ashley Babbitt.
Why don't you do some of these fun things for your Kickstarter, like doing limited edition posters of all these, of like Earthworm Jim getting butt raped or like...
Because depending on what I do, I'm not going to be allowed to have a Kickstarter.
Why?
I'm pretty sure if I sell a poster of Super Killer kneeling on men's necks, they're going to kick me off. They have like
you don't put it on there. You just say wink, wink. We're going to do a limited
limited edition lenticular poster. I don't know what's going to be on it.
It could be anything.
Oh my God.
Don't you know how to do crimes and get away with things? What's wrong with you?
For some reason, every time you bring up this subject, it hurts me mentally. Like I feel
because you know that you want to do it.
Pain.
You know that you want to do it so bad, and you know that you're selling out in real time.
I did fight with the Earthworm Jim guy a little bit, but that was funny.
What did you do?
Because what do you call it? What's his name? What's the name of the guy who makes Earthworm Jim?
Doug TenNapel.
Doug TenNapel. And then Doug posts on Twitter, he's like, I think YouTube should apologize for banning my channel now that it's admitted that the vaccine...
COVID was a hoax to get rid of Trump.
No. He says it causes blood clots or whatever.
Okay.
And he's like, and that's the reason I got banned from YouTube, so they should apologize and reinstate me. And I was like, yeah, but what about all that election and misinformation you were posting as well?
Oh, here we go. And then fucking misinformation. You created a superhero that killed George Floyd, and you're going to sit here and try to grandstand about misinformation?
Hold on.
That's such bullshit.
I'm going to correct the record. I did not create a superhero that killed George Floyd.
I'm looking right at it.
That's not what happened.
I'm looking right at it.
Oh, it hurts. So
don't be like that Matt Fury guy and disavow very popular.
Pepe.
Yeah.
I thought he's taking Pepe back from what I've seen.
Who else could Super Killer kill?
Anyway, I insulted the creator of Earthworm Jim, and he got really mad. And he's like, "Well, what would you like me to do because of all my election misinformation?
You're putting a tone on his tweet that he did not put on there. I know how he talks. That's not how he talks.
I said you should be probably flogged in the town square, and then he's like, flogged, and then he started looking at my profile. He's like, Super Killer, the most hilarious book ever. Yeah, right.
Talk about misinformation.
And then
boom, bang,
and then I was like,
that one.
Yeah, he really nailed me. And then I asked him for a back of the book quote, and the quote he gave me was, Super Killer is a comic book. Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior, and you should repent and accept him. And I was like, I might put that on the back of the comic.
Why would you not? What do you
From the creator of Earthworm Jim.
You need to lean into all this stuff, all this bounty that's being dropped.
I think I have my first back of the comic quote.
What would make you more money? Getting kicked off of Kickstarter because one of your goals was your superhero kneeling on George Floyd's neck, or not doing that?
I don't. He doesn't. That goes against the character, and it's not George Floyd. It's Isom. Remember?
Oh yeah, Isom.
Stop saying he killed George Floyd. Jesus Christ.
Okay, Isom.
Oh my God.
Isom.
It's fine if he fights Isom, but he can't.
Kills him.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that?
There's a lot of things. It's just a lot of things. You guys are really fucking
You
this
just
up
don't want to
for
cross
me.
the Rubicon with me.
No, I don't want to cross the Rubicon. I'm happy on the other side of the Rubicon.
No one is.
Fuck that
That's
Rubicon.
the nature of the Rubicon,
I'm tired
man.
of it.
All right, are you ready to go?
Yeah, sure.
It's a comic.
Oh, God. Biggest problem
Oh, wow.
in the universe.
Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe. The only show that ranks every problem in the universe, from forced festive gatherings to cringy creator blatherings. From John M. Does that work for you?
Yeah,
How
it
about,
works.
or this one, from video games getting rushed to Isom's neck getting crushed.
Stop it. No.
I'm your
not
host,
that
Dick Masters,
one.
and joining me as always is Vito Links.
God damn it, Dick. Hi.
Vito, how you doing?
Super Killer respects the horrible things that have happened in the African American
Gotta kill him
community.
now. That's his job.
No.
It's like he's like Quantum Leap, but a superhero.
I have been
Sound like
speculating.
when that Quantum Leap, when Sam had to kill that retarded guy. He didn't want to do
I
it.
didn't see that episode.
Me either. But you didn't see every episode.
No.
You only saw that was implied in one episode.
It was implied that he killed a retarded guy.
It was implied that you didn't see every adventure.
Fair enough.
Okay? So anything could have happened.
Anything
It's
could have
a
happened
quantum leap.
in the vast multiverse.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
I was going to say that I'm so excited to be here just 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a festive time, a time to be shared with friends and family.
Yeah.
So I don't know why
And
I'm
to give
sharing
super
it
chats.
with you, you psychopath. And to get super chats, it's true. It's the time for giving.
Especially if you don't have a family.
Yes.
If you don't have any friends or family, you should be super chatting us. We're basically your friends and family, so fork it over.
Well, I might as well just get it out of the way. Dick, are you ready for your Christmas present?
What do you mean? You brought me a Christmas present?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
What
like
is it?
it's not actually like a gag.
Do you have a gift receipt?
I have obtained you 2 Magic the Gathering Commander decks.
Oh, really?
So you and your beloved can play together.
Hitomi Tanaka?
Hitomi Tanaka, I got you.
Wow. Magic First Flight. Do you have these?
I have my own Commander decks, so
Are they the
maybe at
same?
some point, well, then you build all different ones.
Bring it over. We should
Yeah,
live
I'm gonna
stream a
say at
game
some
of
point we
Pokemon
should
or
play
something.
because I know you like Magic, and
Wow. Well,
there you go. Well, you got 2, so you can play them against each other.
I got you this bottle opener.
Oh yeah, this one that's been on the table for the
I
past
actually need
year.
that one. Don't. Wow. Thanks, Vito.
And can we mention in the studio we have Maz who got us this delicious salmon jerky, smoked salmon.
Dang.
I'm excited.
Wow. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for the snacks.
And Zapp's chips, these are good chips actually. I've had these. New Orleans style.
Okay. Do you want to get to the
The comment? Oh, yeah, the winner.
problem? The winner?
Yeah,
Starving artists.
I won. That was a
That's
good problem.
Bullshit.
That's not bullshit. What was your problem?
Billionaire bootlickers.
Everybody, again, our audience is
everyone-
full of temporarily embarrassed billionaires.
God, it's so
They all know.
frustrating,
Although
isn't it?
Elon Musk keeps fucking up.
Yeah, did you see should I be the CEO?
Should I be the CEO? He put out a poll.
That was like, I'm going to kill myself, but like, not, right?
Should I kill myself, guys? Let me know if I should kill myself.
Would you miss me if I was no longer around?
The worst part of the should I step down from Twitter was do you know the quartering? You've had him like on, right?
I love the quartering.
Okay, but like he's having like a mental like breakdown, like a midlife crisis or something, where he was like,
seems like they're
he was
dating, the
literally
quartering and
he was
Elon
begging Elon Musk. He's like, you can't step down. This is the most important period in the culture war, and without you, we will be lost. And then Elon was like, I don't think anybody can run Twitter. And the quartering was like, Elon, I have years of experience. I want to run. I'm like, dude, you make like YouTube videos about how much you
He made like a Loom video. Okay, here's my curriculum vitae. this is what I would do. First 3 years of running Twitter. Here's my 10 to 30 year plan for getting Twitter back in the black. I love the quartering, but I was like, man, what are you doing?
I don't know. Yeah, I was like, he was really out of character for him. And he made a video where he was like talking about what's going on. He's like, guys, I'm 40 years old. I'm getting older. I'm not long for this world.
Oh,
and I'm like, what? He sounds like he's gonna fucking die.
The quartering said that?
Yes, it's crazy. I got to show you this clip from Tommy C later because Tommy C was watching it live. And he just fucking lost it when the quartering said he's not long for this world.
I don't know,
we
man.
need
Elon
like a nice
Musk.
guy.
I don't think you need a nice guy in charge of Twitter. I think you need a real fucker who's not afraid of getting murdered.
I also just don't think Elon Musk is going to lead us out of the culture war and usher in the grand era of free speech or whatever. He's already banning kids for reporting where his jet is. So, I don't know. A lot of people have put their hopes and dreams in that guy.
Because he's like Jesus. If technology is your heaven,
tech Jesus.
then
That's true.
He's your Jesus Christ. Then he's your salvation. It's going to that Lex Friedman prick, right? That guy who lies about being a research scientist.
He's like the other like new guy that everyone goes, oh, Lex Friedman. He's because he cares about everybody. But I'm like, shut up. Who cares?
Dude, if you're preaching love right now, you're fucking lying or retarded.
Anyone who says they love everybody right now, other than Kanye,
you can't afford gas.
Kanye does love everybody.
Yeah, but Kanye's loving Hitler, which is not.
Yeah, Lex Friedman wouldn't say he loves Hitler, and that's why he's lying.
Yeah,
because he doesn't. So he doesn't love everybody.
Kanye found a way to make love be like really insulting for a lot of people. I preach love. Oh, really? Yeah, I love Hitler. Oh, awesome.
God. I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay.
What were the last two problems?
Holiday parties, and then Blockbuster.
Blockbuster nostalgia was in the negative. I guess everyone loves fucking Blockbuster.
Yeah, because of the thing I said about the families.
Yeah, that you all had these loving homes that you rented movies. And
even you have a memory that when your stepmom called you gay for renting anime.
Yeah, so I guess it's a negative association.
Still a memory.
Yeah.
No such thing as negative association. Okay. Jesper Seep says, this is the best Vito episode.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Drink a beer and play a game says, my only nostalgia of Blockbuster is when my dad ripped up our laminated card using a car key after being charged a full late fee for being 3 minutes late.
See? So it was a fucking... That's what I'm saying. It's like my memories of Blockbuster is them gouging you for like little late fees and shit.
Yeah, but that's when
they didn't love you.
That's when a lot of people saw their dad melt down for the first time. This fucking... I'll show you, you fucking bitch! I'll show you a late fee! You fucking bitch! And then next week you got to send your wife out to...
Get a new card.
Yeah,
to rent the movies.
Send us your Blockbuster horror stories.
For me, it's
please.
like having nostalgia for GameStop, which is like, like terrible.
Yeah.
I do have nostalgia for like Funko Land. I don't know if I remember Funko Land.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
25-cent games.
Those were great. Yeah,
Those
you
were
got deals.
Great. Yeah. Eric M says, how much to commission Vito's uncle to make a marble Hitomi Tanaka?
A lot.
How much exactly?
I've tried to convince him. I'm like, why don't you just like, I could find like rich, stupid influencers who would probably pay you a bunch of money to make these big, dumb marble busts of them.
Rephrase what you just said in a
I know a
positive
lot
way.
of like super cool guys with a lot of dumb money to throw around.
Try again.
It's like I said, though, it is genuinely hard to get marble right now. Like the biggest problem is like if you want a marble statue of yourself, you can't get pieces of marble like the size of a man. Like whatever they pull out, and again, most of what they pull out gets chopped up to make tabletops.
You can make it out of like travertine or whatever. I just want.
If you want a bronze statue
that is also art, so I don't have. So I have an excuse.
If you want a bronze Hitomi Tanaka, it'll be a lot easier.
I want it to be rock. Made out of rock.
I guess you. Oh yeah, you can. Well,
I don't want to accidentally get electrocuted while I'm trying to titty fuck.
Well, the thing about marble
Vito.
is that it's like a soft rock, so it's like. Well, I don't know if soft is the way, but it's like. Like other rocks don't hold that shape. Marble has like very unique properties. Why they used it for sculpture. So if you had a granite Hitomi Tanaka, it would kind of be all like rough and weird. You can't like polish it as well.
Well, her tits are pretty rough and weird. Gotta be.
I'll ask my uncle how much to make a giant.
Give me a quote.
Anime titty statue.
Yeah.
Life size.
Of course. Don't be absurd. Mask Bastard says that super killer art would make a great shirt design.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Can we make it without your permission?
Yes, obviously. I support fan art. Okay.
Can we sell unlicensed shirts without your permission?
I'm not going to say
Like
no.
At the road rage, can we do?
I feel like it's against the spirit of comedy and parody. I can't police it.
Like Big Johnson shirts?
Jesus fucking Christ. If I go to road rage and everyone's wearing a Super Killer Kneeling on Ice shirt, I will kill myself. So that's something to aim for.
Oh, here's Big G. That stupid warehouse bit had me laughing harder than I've ever laughed at this show for some reason.
I heard some people find the warehouse bit cringe, Dick. Is that true?
Oh, Carl.
That's what I've been told.
Carl, that fuck.
Carl from Where Are These Podcasts?
McHell shit, that
Kevin.
Warehouse bit was awkward as fuck, but hilarious.
Well, when I re-listened to it, when I knew,
Okay.
Re-listening to it, it's funny in the context of me, because you keep leading me on, and I'm just like, I just like agree with you instead of like questioning it. You're like, yeah, in America, and I'd go, okay, instead of asking any questions or.
I was so drunk too.
Yeah, that you couldn't like get me. You just kept saying in America, in America, right here.
What would have worked?
I was trying to think about it. I feel like I came up with something, but you had to like.
That's where I go to get good deals.
Yeah,
God damn it!
that would have been good. Oh well, if I should,
Yeah.
Where do you go to get good deals?
Yeah, just where?
Just be like, ask me where I go. I don't know, but then it's too much leading.
Can you believe that fuck Carl is putting us
on cringe,
the cringe of the week?
Yeah,
Carl
from
Clubfoot Carl
Who
from
Are
Where Are
These
These
Socials
Podcasts
or whatever the fuck.
Who are these socials?
Where he goes through his Twitter feed and goes, I can't believe what the liberals are saying this week.
Here, Carl. I got a bit. Here, I got a bit for you. See if this makes it on your cringe of the week. Are you ready, Vito?
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, I'm Carl. Hi, Vito. Have you watched my new show? Grandpa ranting about social media? What are you laughing at, Vito? I'm trying to do my plug over here. I'm Carl. I'm Carl from Who Are These Podcasts? Bazinga. I'm from the 90s. I'm from the 90s, Vito.
Tell me about your Simpsons cover band, Carl.
Giddy up, Jerry. Friends is on at 8 before Seinfeld. I'm Carl. I have 20 podcasts.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Carl from Where Are These Podcasts? Wait till you hear Vito.
We got Chrissy Marr on again this week.
We got Chrissy Mayer on, the funniest lady on the internet, Vito. Vito, what are you laughing at? That's cringe.
Oh, no, that's... I'm so glad you've done this. I'm so glad. You said
what? Come check out my band. We play Ween or Peen or some fucking band that no one likes, so all the music sounds like shit already.
Oh, this is too good.
Come to our show. We're selling $400 Meet Carl tickets before the show.
Come to our before the comedy dinner show.
Comedy dinner cotillion.
Come get dinner with me, Carl.
Come get dinner with me, Carl. I love this bit because it's 90s Conan. I love the 90s. Is this cringe for you, Vito?
That's very cringe. It's definitely deserving of the cringe of the week. I tell you what.
Are you going to be at our show in Philadelphia on 420?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. You better
after this bit, I feel like we're disinvited to any Who Are These Podcast related events.
What did you say, Vito? Something about Stuttering John?
Did Stuttering John do anything this week, Carl?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked, Vito. Hold on. Let me get my soundboard. Hold on, Vito. Shit. There.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Oh,
Here we go.
I'm Mr. Meesey. I'm Pickle Rick.
Here we go.
I'm Mr. Meesey. I'm Pickle Rick.
What's the matter with you? You don't like soundboards?
I feel like I'm on an episode of
Week, you
WATP.
fuck. Oh, wow. Amazing.
Nailed
Carl,
it.
Thanks, Carl.
Nailed it. Well, Carol, thanks for calling in.
You're welcome, Vito. Don't do any more cringe, or I'll be here to bust your ass.
It looks so horrifying with his dead stare and your teeth.
What is that? Do I have blood on my tooth? What's going on there?
I don't know.
Hold on, that's weird.
That looks horrifying. I think you got too into the bit. You ended up bleeding yourself open.
Okay. Anyway.
Well, thank you for making us cringe of the week, Carl. From Who Are These Podcasts?
Great show.
Yeah, it's really
amazing
good.
show. Okay.
And Who Are These Socials? Which his audience hates, I've heard.
You know what, Vito? At least I put something out. When's your fucking comic
Why don't you
book
go do the
coming out?
creep off? Do like your third podcast.
Yeah,
Jesus
maybe we
Christ.
will. Maybe I'll put you on the creep off, you fucking
Oh
pedophile.
no! I hope I don't end up on the creep off. I haven't listened to the creep off. Maybe it's great.
All right. How many shows do you do?
Just this one. I don't know how you have time
What
for all
happened to
these
your
podcasts.
Monday night grift?
What
the fuck
I might
is wrong
bring
with
that
my
back.
tooth?
I don't know.
Doesn't it have red?
It might just be
What
your.
the
Is that
fuck?
too much? You got too much gum hanging down?
Oh, man, my teeth are fucked. I mean, my teeth are definitely fucked. All right.
I can't even talk shit about Carl's other shows because I haven't listened to them.
Carl's great.
I will say this month,
He would love that.
biggest problem is up. 50 new patrons.
Boom!
Who Are These Podcasts is down 30. So, in terms of the who's gaining steam.
Why don't you go down 30 pounds, Vito? How about that?
That's a pretty good zinger. That's a pretty good zinger, Carl. Just saying, you're losing followers. Maybe it's because you're going at top talent like biggest problem in the universe.
Why don't you lose a girlfriend, Vito? Oh, you'd have to get one first.
Why is Carl? Don't use the Carl to roast me.
I'll
We're
do
roasting
whatever
Carl.
I want, Vito.
Oh God.
Okay, all right.
So I'm the big
I was
winner.
gonna make you a Chrissy Mayer one, but I ran out of time.
I love Chrissy Mara. I wish you would just get over it. We can be friends.
Did you see Melanie Mack had to
you're
go
gonna-
to the hospital because she forgot how to drink water?
Melanie Mack was dehydrated and had to go to the hospital because Satan is mad at what she's doing.
Oh.
Satan disapproves of
true, I
her
guess.
fighting with me. Satan's mad that she didn't come on Biggest Problem in the Universe.
Satan wins.
And he punished her by stripping the fluids from her body and trying to kill her.
God would have done that
Yeah.
because she let Satan.
So Melanie Mack,
Propagate.
I hope your dehydration stint. She posted like little pictures of her in the hospital with her IV or whatever.
Yeah.
I hope this teaches you a lesson about arguing with God's chosen podcast, the biggest problem in the universe.
Yeah, and everyone at home, first thing you can do to support the show is donate money.
Yes.
But the second thing you can do is hail Satan.
Hail Satan and send Melanie Mack messages saying Satan wants her to come on the show. Don't do that. The only way to defeat the great Satan is to come on our show and argue with Vito.
Okay.
I like this has turned into the spite corner. It's fun. It's because there's so much going on. There's so much going on. Are we just getting right into it?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the big winner. My problem, Dick, is
drum roll because I'm feeling generous.
the swastika Scaries. Now, I don't know if you saw over this past week, the New York Times had one of their famous crosswords, daily crosswords, where you fill in the little words and you have a bit of fun trying to figure out the clues. And the world went wild as they started seeing secret messages in the New York Times crossword. Let's take a look here.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Oops.
Well, it's close enough.
there.
There you go. That looks much better. Now, Dick, this is, of course, a crossword puzzle. Now, to me, it just looks like a bunch of boxes and dots and lines or whatever the hell. But Meghan McCain says, if you scroll up a little bit, she says, on the first night of Hanukkah, the first night of Hanukkah,
The New York Times gave to me one swastika.
the anti-Israel New York Times issues a crossword puzzle that looks like a swastika. Can't make this shit up. We see you, New York Times. We see you.
Why
First
don't
of
you
all,
just eat yourself to death, you dumb fat bitch? Fuck you, you idiot.
now she was not the only one tweeting about this, but I got to point out, everyone's going, well, it was the first night of Hanukkah. Clearly, do you know how many fucking Jewish holidays there are? I don't think it's possible to put out a crossword puzzle and not, possibly have it land on some Jewish holiday.
Oh yeah,
Second of all, that's not a swastika because the fucking
they take
arm-
more time off than black dads.
Yeah. Oh God. The arms don't
right.
even. Where do you see a swastika? Like, I get it, but the arms don't line up. The arms run into walls. The arms are supposed to like connect together.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this was a swastika, this wouldn't be here and this wouldn't
That wouldn't be there.
here.
The arms would be connected. It could be like a
And these would be a little thicker.
fatty swastika, but not. It doesn't really.
We could make a way better swastika.
You could definitely, if you wanted to make a swastika. I mean, but they're saying, well, it's a secret swastika. Here's the thing: any design that is like, a mirrored parallel kind of thing, you're gonna end up with something that kind of looks like a swastika at some point, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's just because
Like,
it's
like
symmetrical. The guy who made it said he was trying to make a whirlpool. I think it's. Was a whirlpool a swastika? Why? Because it spins? Like, it could be anything.
Yeah.
The point is that we as a society need to get over the swastika. And I know that sounds crazy given the ongoing whatever, but it's just crazy how many times I see a news article about a swastika and I go, yeah, but does it really
not
matter?
a swastika.
Dick, real quick, can you go just to Google and just search swastika and go to the news tab?
Okay.
Because here's the thing: is as I was like, well, let me get a couple swastika news stories.
Should we get an over-under?
There were so many swastika news stories that I couldn't even pick it. School board.
There's 6 million results of news stories for swastikas.
Police look for person who spray painted swastikas. School board needs to act after Jewish teen targeted with swastika. Police investigate swastikas drawn in high school bathrooms. New York Times, of course, we're talking about that thing. I saw they're about to rename.
They're all different.
Yeah, they're all different stories. There's one they're going to rename Mount Swastika. We're not going to have a Mount Swastika anymore. And does the mountain even look like a swastika? No. So what does it even matter? There are so many swastika stories out there, Dick, that I think people just need to get over it. Like, you see a swastika scrawled on a bathroom wall. You know what? Do you really need to report it?
High five it.
Yeah. What do you want to do? Kanye West suspended for Twitter after swastika tweet. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oregon's Mount Swastika will likely be renamed Mount Halo.
Okay, that could have gone worse.
And
they could have named it Mount Guy is a lady now.
Yeah, well, I guess they could have done that. We just scrolled past
Mount chop off your tits.
We just scrolled past 20 stories, and we're not even into August.
Dude, these are hilarious.
This year. Yes. I did not realize how often there are just news reports on anything to do with a potential swastika.
Joyce McLean first heard of Swastika Mountain after reading about 2 hikers who were recovered from its peak in January. The 81-year-old couldn't believe that a mountain could still bear that name in 2022. So she decided to do something
so some
about
80-year-old busybody is out there renaming our famous swastika mountains because she's offended about something a bunch of Germans did a long time ago that has no bearing on us whatsoever. Which
you know what I hate about the swastika too?
What?
Is that you have to hear somebody go actually, it's an ancient Hindu.
Well, Dick, actually, in Hinduism, the right-facing symbol symbolizes the sun, prosperity, and good luck. Well, the left-facing symbol is called the swastika, S-A-U, symbolizing night or tantric aspects of Kali. Because it is true, Dick, that the swastika has been known to so many cultures across time. It's just such a simple symbol. It shows up naturally almost. You'll just be doodling
I can't even draw
around.
because I'm so anti-racist.
In a way, I'm mad that the Nazis chose the swastika because it is such a great little symbol that could have so many other uses.
They should have chose starting your sentences with "so."
Yes.
That's what the Nazis, Hitler, he told everybody, look, hey guys, we got to start all our sentences with "so" because it means we hate the Jews so much.
And then everybody couldn't do it now.
Yeah.
But instead, he picked this really cool symbol that has so many important things in Jain symbolism. It represents Suparsavana, the 7th of 24 Tirthakanas. While in Buddhist symbolism, it represents the auspicious footprints of the Buddha. In several major Indo-European religions, the swastika symbolizes lightning bolts, representing the thunder god and the king of the gods, including Zeus in the ancient Greek religion, Jupiter in the ancient Roman religion, and Thor. Jupiter. And Thor. How come in the Thor movies he doesn't have a big swastika on his chest?
He should.
He should.
That would be a funny movie.
That would be better. if you had to keep explaining it to people, and they're like, "What's that about?"
Because all women would still want to fuck him.
It's lightning. Yeah, no, that's true. Chris Hemsworth would make it cool. Not to mention a widely used Native American symbol. So you're also coming down on our Native brothers.
Oh, yeah.
And they're the most victimized of all, doesn't
They're
that?
a bunch of rapists and, like, sacrificers, yeah, they, like, tortured kids
Back
in
in
those
the
Aztec
day,
temples.
Yes.
Yeah, back in the day, it was recent.
The myth of the noble savage voted up, perhaps, Dick.
Well, though, can you imagine, like, Hitler,
Yeah.
when he thought of using the swastika, he's like, man, I need something fucking awesome to do our thing around.
I wonder how that came about.
Everybody's always, they already did all the flags. The Stars and Stripes looks like crap. I can't do a thing like that. Like, boom, what about the fucking swastika,
What about this awesome symmetrical
This is gonna
whatever
be great.
the hell?
Everyone's
Yeah.
going to love this.
I mean, I saw a guy who was posting a picture of his tile floor, and when the light hits it right, the grout forms a swastika. And he goes, well, what am I supposed to do? This thing is just everywhere. Anywhere there's an intersection of four shapes, four squares, you end up creating swastikas.
Yeah.
Inadvertently. And shouldn't we? And that's the craziest thing is like the number of people who should know, like, well, clearly from a design standpoint, if you're trying to design a symmetrical, type thing, you might end up with something that, if you connect the lines in a certain way, it's a swastika. But if you look at the crossword puzzle, you go, I think a guy just made a symmetrical puzzle.
Yeah, if you're doing crossword puzzles, there's way better ways to be anti-Semitic. Like, how many blanks died in the Holocaust? And it's like, what? This is odd. Like,
5.
There's not enough room.
Five
Only
people.
Like 180,000 fits. That's
four.
weird.
You got 4 spaces. It's either 4 or 5. I'm not sure exactly how many. That's the thing is like also just people who go, well, obviously they did this on purpose. And I'm like, no, don't you understand how easy it is to just like, what do you think? Accidentally create a shape that, not even accidentally. Like you go, yeah, I could see it could be a swastika, but we didn't connect it together. People are going to understand that.
What do you think that they think happens when white supremacists see a swastika? Like it's like Popeye's spinach.
Oh, yeah, it's the always thing. They always.
I'm getting a fucking supercharge of white supremacy.
Every time a swastika shows up. I don't know what they think. I mean, because again, there's all these news reports.
Does Meghan McCain think she has to lose weight if enough Nazis see a swastika? Because what else could she possibly care about?
I just remember back in the day, like even in like when I was in high school, I was like, man, I could just draw a swastika like on like the bathroom stall.
Yeah,
and it might be like a big thing for people, like the school might go, whoever drew that swastika, blah, 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 and they'd investigate it. I'm like, and it's like meaningless. It's nothing.
But it'll ruin your whole fucking life.
Yeah, it could ruin your whole fucking life. And
you could rape a girl at your school, and it would have less consequences
than being the swastika
if you
guy.
drew a swastika with like an ink marker in the bathroom.
Well, I was going through the news articles, and it's like we have found the student that drew a swastika on the lunch table.
We killed him.
And we are going to murder him in the town square because this will not be tolerated.
Of course not.
I think it's got to be one of those things where you go, guys, I think that, we could tone it down a little bit. I don't think we got to be that angry about it. We got to go,
yeah.
It's also just cool to draw. It's a cool little thing.
I see you drawing them right now while
I
you're
want
talking.
to. I think about swastikas all the time because they're cool. If it wasn't so cool, I wouldn't want to draw it. But she's like, the lines are. Did you ever watch? You don't watch Curb Your
intoxicating.
You don't ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. But there's a great one where he meets this little kid who
I've seen that one.
Yeah, where he goes.
I've seen all the anti-Semitic episodes of every show.
The kid's like,
Get
what's
over it, Jew. Get
what's
a life,
that?
Jews.
Get a life, Jews. That's called a swastika. I like the way it goes, like and then and then and then he makes Larry a swastika pillow because he just thinks the swastika is that cool. And I go, well, yeah. It's a great little design.
Like if you draw a stick man that's running really fast.
Exactly.
You're like, all right, here he goes. Here he goes.
He's going. Oh,
shit,
no.
Oh, no. Burn it. Burn it.
Did you see Binance accidentally made their emoji a swastika?
Really?
Yeah, look that one up real quick.
All right.
They're like, we've designed a new emoji for those of you who are into crypto. And, when you're talking about crypto, you can post our emoji. I will say this one, I was a little bit like, all right, guys, I think you're getting a little too close to the sun.
Of course, they don't link to the goddamn.
There it is.
Oh, here it is.
Let's see if we can zoom in on it at all.
Okay. Don't you think the ADL should have like a 1-800 number or 900 number that you could call at any moment to see if something is a swastika?
I was like, guys, this is a little bad.
How'd you not fucking know this?
Yeah, I don't know how this one slipped past.
It's like a Pokemon ball in a yellow square, and it has wires like electrodes coming out in the obvious fucking swastika. So that cost $1 million.
Yeah, I'm sure they paid a lot. Well, that's the thing. It got approved as an official emoji. Like they had to get it through an approval process.
Well, then the worst part
That's
about this
what's weird.
is you can't just like rejigger it a little bit.
No,
because like,
you
well,
can't.
Okay, we're cutting the bottom one off. Like, yeah, well,
Then you don't have the
still think it's a
symmetry.
swastika.
Yeah. And you also lose the symmetry, which is what's so important about it. I think we gotta do something to reform the swastika to get people to be
What?
I don't know, just recontextualize it. Be like, not all swastikas are Nazi swastikas. Some of them are fun swastikas.
Well, Ye, the only person who can fix the swastika shit is Ye.
Well,
because
that's the
black
thing.
people could do whatever they want.
Within
They
reason.
could say the N-word. No one else can, and that's inexplicable.
Yeah.
So if Ye is really going to test, like, okay, black people, we can do and say whatever we want. We're going to do swastikas are cool.
Well, I realize somebody right now is frantically preparing a Vito versus Vito segment because I believe last episode I said that Kanye should not make swastika armbands and that it can't be reformed.
What else is he going to do? You know he's going to do it.
Well, now I'm kind of coming around and I go, somebody's got to fix the swastika. It has to happen. Somebody's got to reclaim this thing. Because it's going to keep showing up. It's kind of like a natural formation. If you're like a graphic designer, I've done this. I'll be like playing around. I'll be like, ooh, this looks cool. This looks fuck. I made a swastika again.
Yeah.
All right? We got to get over it. And also inadvertent swastikas, which clearly were not meant to be swastikas. Just let it go. Be like, yeah, you made a cool thing. Don't even mention that it looks like a swastika. Go, great word puzzle you got here. Great crossword puzzle. This looks great. Don't make the guy feel. I feel bad for the guy who made that crossword puzzle. He spent a lot of time on it.
Is he Jewish?
I don't know. No,
You got to know these things.
I looked it up. I don't think he's Jewish.
That's too bad.
Yeah, if he was Jewish, he would have said.
That would be great.
He would have said by now.
Oh,
But I bet he was all excited. He's like, oh my God, I got my crossword published in the New York Times. I made it a fun little whirlpool shape. And now everybody's coming out and they're going, oh, you hate Jews. And I'm like, oh, that's not fair.
Do you
poor
think that
guy.
they all, like, obviously Meghan McCain, well, I don't know. She is dumb and fat and a woman.
I think she's
Do you
dumb
think
enough
she
to
really
believe
thinks?
it. Yeah.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I used to think they were all faking, but maybe they are just that stupid.
Everybody really thinks the world. It's the old thing about conspiracy theorists is they think the world is much more interesting than it actually is.
Yeah.
They think there's devious secret plans that the New York Times where they go, hey, what if our next crossword puzzle, it's going to be on the first night of Hanukkah? Oh, what if we made it a fucking swastika? Ah, it's like, no, like some dude who is boring and creates crossword puzzles was like, yeah, look, all the words fit together and did not think about the design at all.
I would think Nazis wouldn't want to be reminded of the swastika.
Yeah,
it's such
their
a big
losing
loss.
symbol.
It's like, no. I don't tell me about that season of being a Nazi. We're on to new stuff. We're like,
Well, maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we got to get the Nazis to go, listen, we disavow the swastika. We don't want it anymore. We got a new one.
Yeah.
It's all different looking. It's sharper.
Yeah.
It's more hateful. Either way, the swastika Scaries. Come on, guys.
Swastika Scaries.
Calm down.
Oh, and it's SS. Your
SS.
problem. Did you mean to do that?
Well, no, let's say the world is much more interesting than you think it is. Everybody's
So
planning
did you mean to
everything.
do SS?
No,
Oh, okay.
exactly. Everything is
you did it.
is a coincidence. It just
All right.
happens.
Okay. Just saying.
It's hard to get an SS license plate.
What do you mean?
You know how you can get like personalized license plates?
Yeah.
If you ever put like two S's together, it like flags it in the system.
Oh, really?
As like, this guy might be a Nazi.
I tried to get no fat chicks.
That's not going to fit.
Yes, it did. It was NOFTCHX.
Yeah.
And they flagged that. So then I put it backwards. XHCTFON.
Right.
And they were like, what does this mean? I said, well, it means like exchange the phone. I'm like a cellular phone salesman. So it got through to the very end, and then someone caught it at the end that it's no fat chicks backwards.
I love when they make you explain it. Yeah. What does that mean? You can't go. You're not allowed to say like, I'm not telling you.
It's my name.
It's my name. Phone
Thomas,
chicks.
no fat chicks.
I saw one that got through, and I was like, how did that get through?
What
and
was
it was
it?
just RAP.
Little boys.
The letter 3 or the number 3 van. And it was one of those white vans, like one of those unmarked white vans.
Rape van?
Yes, that literally had rape van. And I was like, how the fuck did that pop? I have a picture of it somewhere.
Oh, I bet.
And I was like,
do.
how the fuck did that get past the DMV?
Is it on your vision board?
And then I invented the story in my head where he's like, I'm rapping Evan. I'm Evan who loves to rap. And this is my cool rap van where I do raps for the kids. They go, rapping Evan, we need to talk to you about your license plate. What? Rap Evan. I love rapping.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
What if he really was Rap Evan?
It might be Rap Evan.
Yeah. Did you see that guy that sued over not being able to put queer in his license plate?
Interesting. That
And
seems
then he
discriminatory. Yeah, why not?
It is discriminatory.
Yeah.
He won. But I can't win.
Well,
Okay. Is that your problem?
that's my problem.
Sounds like hate hoax, honestly. My problem that I brought in a
It's
while
not
ago
hate hoaxes
seems
because
like
it's not
basically
even
the
a hoax.
same.
There's not even a hoax. It's literally a swastika was inadvertently created.
Okay.
You're talking about inventing hatred scenarios.
It feels like you're
Or like a
splitting
mountain.
swastikas
The
here.
mountain being named Mount Swastika. That's not a hate hoax. It's just people mad at swastikas.
Okay, you're right.
Thank you.
Okay, here's my problem. The Omnibus spending bill. Woo! Talk about Scaries.
I like omnibuses.
1.7 trillion.
Not enough.
Shit. Okay.
How much goes to Ukraine?
Like 50 billion? Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
How much would be enough?
Well, let's see. It's a forever war. We're going to keep it going for at least 30, 40
Can
years.
we just write him a check for like $10 trillion and tell him to fuck off?
No, we got to give him
Here you
Patriot.
go,
We got to give
Wolverine.
him Patriot
Go
missile
fucking
batteries.
kill yourself. Here's a check for $50 trillion, and every man in America is going to fuck your wife on TV. Here you go. It's not a yes or a no. It's just a here you go.
We got to get you a Zelensky cutout for the next one.
Oh, I don't even want to do it. That like it makes me so sad to see to be reminded every year, and I am that the omnibus bills exist, and that it's really the only thing that matters. Like nothing else really
About politics, it all comes down to just
kids getting raped. Nothing matters in comparison to like this gigantic tower of debt that they build and compound every year and then push the debt payments off. Like, that's math, man.
It is terrifying.
That's math raping all of us.
I don't understand how they justify it in any way. Like, are all these people just like not my problem?
They're loving it. They're just squeezing their shit in. They feel like it's as I read the things that they get in, and I brought a bunch in. I don't know if it's going to be funny or not. But as they squeeze it in, I get the feeling that they think this is their function in government, and it might
trick
be
as much money out of the budget as they can.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, this is everything that they say is like, we've been working for a while to squeeze this in, and we finally got to squeeze it in. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, do people not
Their
understand
job is to sneak
what's going
things
on?
into bills.
Because like, I would say like 90% of people don't even understand like what a 401k is or like what compound interest is.
Right.
So maybe just nobody understands what's going on. And they hear it and think like, well, we need all that.
Well, it sounds like we just create this mythical amount of debt that is impossible to pay off.
Yes.
And hope that we remain the dominant military superpower so no one can force us to pay it off.
Well, what do you, no, us is the military forces us to pay it off. You and me. What do you see? This is what I mean.
We're not paying it off.
The people that are going to be looking down the gun are you and me who need to pay money until we just have none. And then they're going to say, well, go to prison. Somebody's still got money. ISO cubes, creep. There you go. Hoarding is illegal. Fucking having gold is illegal. Whatever you're doing is illegal. Are you doing a podcast? No. You should be working. That's illegal.
All right.
$200 million for the Gender Equity and Equality Action Fund. What do you think about that? $7 million for studying the domestic
Maybe
radical.
it's good.
What could be that good? What could be Have you ever heard of something that is worth $200 million in your life?
Well, equity though. I want equity for the genders. That is a lot of money. $700 million for what?
Gender equity.
No, that was $200 million. I thought.
Oh yeah, $7 million for studying the domestic radicalization phenomenon. So just giving $8 million to some pencil dick to say like, well, Nick Fuentes is causing it.
Yeah, we really got to go one of these government jobs.
Nick Fuentes and fat women. That's exactly what I thought when I was going through it. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. There's got to be
dude. Whenever I read government
fake
salaries,
money for me and Vito to study this shit.
Oh, dude, you know Biden's non-gender binary nuclear secretary or whatever, the one, the bald one who keeps stealing
purses.
Stealing purses.
All he had to do was not steal purses.
Yeah, why is he stealing luggage?
He could have been sponsored.
I looked up this.
He could have raped kids. He could have done anything, but he went with stealing purses
from the worst place to steal purses, the airport, where you're completely tracked every minute of every.
Where women will notice because they're sitting there waiting for their fucking purse.
That individual, because they are non-binary, and I will respect their they/them pronouns.
That F slur
was making $180,000 a year and stealing luggage from the airport. What is wrong with you?
No, that was what he was making working for the government.
They were making.
That was what they were making working for the government.
Right.
The speeches and shit, getting fucking greased up by GE.
Yeah.
Right? To do a TEDx talk
they do all
with
those.
Lex Friedman. While those two could butt fuck each other and talk about how great nuclear power is.
$180K for just like, I don't even know, making sure that we don't throw our nuclear waste in a hole.
I liked that guy. I thought he would help the nuclear program.
Yeah.
And he fucked
Until
me
you
over.
found out that they are women purse stealers for some reason.
I even like that too. I like hurting women, but I'm like, bro, come on. You could have sent
the airport.
You could have sent one of your gay man's choir associates.
It happened more than once. That's the funniest thing. Did you hear it happen like multiple times?
Yes.
Yeah, I love
you
that
can
story.
go to any store on Rodeo Drive, paint your face black, steal whatever you want. It's like 10 minutes
they
from
wave to
LAX,
you on the way
bro.
out.
They wave to you. They post it on World Star Hip Hop. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
You can just go into an Apple store and just take iPhones.
Take whatever you want. $65 million is allotted for the Pacific Coastal Salmon Recovery. How about that? Couldn't do without that.
Wait, what? How much money?
$65 million, bro.
Well, we don't want our salmon reserves to run out.
So do you think like you think the coast could like fishermen could pay for that? Like anybody else could pay? I gotta pay for that?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like not our kids, but
I'm just trying to
other
break down the
people's
numbers
kids?
because I'm like I always think of it in terms of salaries, and I'm like, okay, like a what's an average salary for like a salmon
fish
researcher, fish guy? Yeah, like 80,000.
Here's one. This is a good one. Authorize the transfer of proceeds of forfeited property to help Ukraine. So
no.
So
civil forfeiture?
they're taking your stuff.
They take your stuff and they immediately send it to Ukraine.
Sending it to Ukraine. Oh, I was cruising around town with like 20 grand. You guys took it. Can I have it back? No, we sent that to Ukraine. Couldn't just send it to that guy over there who hates me?
Are they going to send all the guns they keep confiscating from people? That's probably how Ukraine's getting all their guns. They're just sitting in evidence lockers, and they're like,
This extends to property that was possessed by or was controlled by a person subject to sanctions and designated by the Treasury, the Secretary, the Treasury, the Secretary of the Treasury. So all the SBF, I assume this is just a way to take that SBF money and keep it and give it to Ukraine.
Are they talking about all the Russians that they have sanctions on?
Well, you can sanction pretty much.
As
long as it was subject to sanctions by the Secretary of Treasury or the Secretary of State. That could be Korea, but it also could be the Treasury. Pretty much anyone.
Either way, they're stealing your stuff and they're sending it. And how much money do they need just to send stuff away that they already have?
How much you got?
Is there just a guy who's in charge of sending the stuff?
I don't understand. The Omnibus bill should underscore how the Constitution is totally worthless and defunct and bogus, and that nothing else matters but you fucking money. Where is my fucking money? It's right here every year. This is when Trump majorly fucked up by passing these fucking. The first one he did, I was like, oh, that's it.
What did Trump do that was so great?
Just call women fat.
See, that's the thing is that like all you Trump guys are like, oh, Trump was gonna like drain the swamp and clean all the corruption.
Yeah, but he could have done a couple
He did
things.
everything that they do anyway. He didn't rock any boats.
No, he did good in trade. He did good in trade with China.
Well,
He did.
because he shut down
did.
what was that?
He shut down all the bogus trade shit, but he didn't do things that would have made him a great president.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not signing this omnibus shit, letting Snowden out right away,
Should have let Snowden out.
and shooting shooting Nancy Pelosi in Minecraft.
Disavow.
3 million in Minecraft. You probably just about there. $3 million for bee-friendly highways.
Why are our
$400 million for border security for Jordan, Lebanon, Egypt, Tunisia, and Oman.
But that's
$400
not in
million.
America.
Yeah, bro. Isn't that weird?
That's a lot of our money going to. Yeah, I kind of wish they would stop spending money on like just stupid bullshit.
Because that's all just them giving it to themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. Because those guys just turn around and give them kickbacks and whatever else. Give them jobs when they get out of office.
Woke earmarks. You want to hear about the woke? How it's woke?
Yeah.
$1.2 million for LGBT QIA Pride centers.
Where are the centers going to be? In schools?
Could be right up your ass.
That's fine. It's only $1 million. I'm over that.
Well,
You gotta give the gays something, Dick. If everybody else is getting something,
Give them handbags.
well,
No one is getting.
That's what he was trying to do.
Anything.
That's why I was stealing all
That's
the
my
luggage.
Point. Look around. Does it look like you got $2 trillion spent on you this year? No.
I don't know anything new that's good. Is there anything for like affordable housing? That would be good.
No, they're shutting that down.
Shutting that down. Homeless.
There's a lot.
They're gonna clean up the homeless.
Every city pretty much gets $1 to $5 million for a LGBT center.
1 million per city. My God.
Pretty much.
I would
$2
say
million for the Great Blacks in Wax Museum in Baltimore. You telling me you couldn't kickstart a Great Blacks in Wax Kickstarter?
Well, we
for $2 million
talked
bucks?
about that the government needs to stop funding the arts. Stop it.
Yeah.
That art is should not be funded by anything but the free market. It does not need these handouts.
I had a stat that the omnibus legislation started in 1850. They bundled 5 bills.
And now it's turned into what, like 5,000 bills?
It's infinity. Now it's just the only way that we do any bills.
Wait, something for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, though. Top of that page.
$1 million for the Rock and Roll Hall.
Only $1 million for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you give $2 million for
Less than the
wax
queer
black
museum.
people? Come on, that seems disproportionate spending. I love black people as much as the next guy, but if they're not rock and roll musicians,
do you love black people twice as much as
just
you
rock
love
and
rock
roll?
and roll?
The Rock and Roll Museum is a
$2 million for an MLK labor in Washington. I don't even know what that means.
MLK labor. Is that just like a day of talking about him?
What a
An
fucking
event?
I will say
this, Dick. I have been on the highways and thought I don't feel these are friendly to bees, so I approve of that one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you ever going down the highway and you're like, how are bees gonna get?
how are bees even navigating this? It's preposterous.
Clearly, there needs more bee lanes over the. I want to go down the highway and just have bees in tubes, flying.
Yeah, like a habit trail, or like a shark aquarium tank. Ooh,
That's what I want. No, it is.
okay, your turn.
Well, I was just gonna say it is sad because you go like I don't get it. If we have $1.7 trillion, why are there any homeless people at all? Like that seems like a problem you could immediately solve instead of making a black white. With $2 million, how many homeless people could you get off the streets?
All of them.
Wouldn't that be better for the black community than a bunch of wax figures in a museum somewhere?
How come black people aren't more upset that all their money's going to Ukraine?
Well,
Like that's what gays taught me. Like we have to militarize and mobilize the black voice to just do what I want them to do, right?
pretty much.
Like no one cares if I don't like that the money's going to Ukraine, but what if that money could have gone to reparations? Hey, black guys, there's your money's going right.
Black
over there.
people should be paying more attention to omnibus spending bills. I'm
Anyway.
gonna say
They'll never stop.
it's never gonna stop. The government is
A criminal syndicate.
it's tragic. They're completely divorced from what people actually need. We definitely are not at a dearth of LGBT support centers. I mean, what do you need? More hugs? I'll give $5. I'll give a gay kid a hug. There.
I'll call you queer to your face for free.
Yeah. Give me the $1 million. I guarantee if you give me the $1 million, I'll make all those gay people way happier than whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Paint like a rainbow mural, make the sidewalk a rainbow or whatever the fuck. That's all they do with that shit. Dick, my problem has to do with fandom, the world of fans.
Okay.
Comic book fans, movie fans. And let me just read a couple of these tweets from DJ on Twitter at Mission Rocker. Says, if James Gunn remains in charge of DC Studios, then I'm done with Warner Brothers for good. You either respect the fans or you won't have any.
Yeah.
Rafael Marquez says, you guys have no respect for DC fans. What's the point of watching these movies if it's going to be a reboot? At least Marvel Studios respects
What's the point of watching
fans.
these movies if there's just going to be a reboot and I have to rewatch it again?
Marcus says, you antagonize the fandom. You remove our favorite actors. Then you sit on your high horse and point your finger at us. We are the fans.
Oh, wow.
And what it really comes down to is this idea that you should respect the fans. To which I say, fuck the fans.
Fuck the fans.
The fans are idiots. They don't know what they want. They have no idea how to make a movie or a comic book or anything.
Okay.
And they seem to think the fact that they have consumed media, it puts them in some sort of weird ownership position over that media.
Yeah.
We're like, well, I've been watching Batman my whole life. Clearly, I should have a say in who gets to play Batman or what they do with Batman.
Yeah.
Which, no, you don't, because you wouldn't even know what to do with that. All you want is what you've seen before, and you have no idea how to actually make anything new or respect what's going on. This is obviously all related to the fact that James Gunn has taken over.
Weren't you pissed at all the people for Lord of the Rings, though? And you're like, fear
That's
of the
the
Black
same
Elf,
shit.
and that turned out to be shit, too.
No,
and
but that's the thing is they go, you got to respect the fans or whatever the fuck, and they don't even
they were
know.
right.
They were right by happenstance, just because.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you examples, and you're going to see.
Okay.
But let me put it in perspective.
Okay.
So right now, James Gunn is taking over the Warner Brothers DC universe. He got rid of Henry Cavill as Superman, probably getting rid of all the other legacy actors. He's going to reboot the thing from the beginning. Okay, it kind of sucks.
That guy's cool. He does computers. He hates women.
James Gunn does computers?
No, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Well, Henry Cavill's making a Warhammer cinematic universe.
That's cool.
He's going to have fun. Also, apparently, he's like a huge, weird neo-Nazi now, so that's kind of funny. Not like neo-Nazi, but like apparently he hates women. You'd love him. Anyway.
What do you mean he's a neo-Nazi?
There's like this thing that came out. You know how he's on that show, The Witcher?
Yeah.
And he like left The Witcher, and then all these like writers are like, listen, all he would do is play video games and read like QAnon blogs.
That's cool.
And then like come out and be like, my character wouldn't do that because he fucking hates women.
Yeah, that's cool. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't actually know what's
Fuck
going
you,
on.
showrunners.
Maybe
you don't
it'll-
know shit.
maybe he's
Writers
a-
don't know shit. Just a bunch of broads that got hired, like Rick and Morty style.
Yeah, well, basically. Right now, the hashtag Fire James Gunn is trending because all these people are going, James Gunn is going to ruin this universe because he doesn't respect the fans. As Axel Braun on Twitter says it, says rule number one of any comic book adaptation: give the fans what they want. Again, no,
Yeah.
no.
Yes, of
No.
course. What do you mean no?
The fans don't know what they want. They're idiots, and half the stuff they want would not be palatable to a mass audience.
What
All
the
right?
fuck does that mean? Half the stuff that they want.
Okay,
not
so like,
palatable?
did you like all the Marvel Thanos stuff?
I liked when he showed up the first time and he was hinting at courting death. I was like, that's awesome.
See, this is the problem.
But then they made it that dumb Bernie Sanders shit, and I was like, this is dumb. Fuck you.
So for what those of you who don't know, Thanos' original thing was that he was in love with the physical embodiment
Concept
of death.
of death. Yeah.
Yeah, who is
That's
represented
awesome.
by a beautiful woman.
Yes.
And
That he wants to
thankfully,
fuck. I get that.
and he wants
man.
to fuck death. Thankfully, the Russo brothers said, well, that's retarded.
No, it's not
And the
retarded.
fans who want that are idiots. Why don't we come up with an actual motivation for him that is interesting and kind of makes sense to an actual audience?
No, it doesn't make any sense. Why is it retarded? You don't think that the average moviegoer could understand wanting to fuck a chick that's out of your league?
Not the actual embodiment of death.
Why not? Everything in that stupid. They have the Thor as a god. His sister is death. You don't think they could explain? I can fucking explain that to people. It was good enough so that everybody remembered it, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck do they explain Deadpool then?
Anyway, they changed it so that
And they
Thanos
made it
wanted
dumb.
half the universe to die, so there were more resources, which is just more easy for an audience to understand.
That's not art,
than
man.
a bizarre. Look, I'm not saying that your thing couldn't have worked in like a different world or whatever, but they're clearly trying to do something different. And it was mega popular, and people admit that they love Adventures, Endgame, and whatever else. It clearly worked out. No, you didn't. You
I
liked
hated it. I fucking hate. I hate
Did you
Marvel
keep going?
movies.
Why is he not trying to fuck death? Where's death?
Yes, that was. It was such a betrayal.
No, it wasn't.
It was such a betrayal for comic fans. What the fuck are you
Good.
even talking about?
Good.
You make how much money did you make off like cinematic failures? Oh, Star Wars is so fucking bad. They did a fucking Hindial maneuver and shot a laser beam through space at hyperspace.
Okay, but that was when it legitimately broke the canon. This did not. This is a new canon that they made for Thanos. It didn't break what was previously established in the Marvel universe. To have Thanos want to kill half all the people.
How did it not break canon? Hold on, let me think
about that. It would have been
that.
so stupid if he just was trying to fuck death.
It would have been so good, dude.
That's like
it
the
would have been
dumbest
all fucking
thing.
creepy and weird. And people would have been like, wow, that is majorly fucked up. Like, people would have been terrified of Thanos instead of just a football game.
Yeah. Well, I disagree. I think that it is okay for these movies to...
Did it break continuity when kids were in high school and then they disappear for 5 years and they come back and now they have to fuck their boyfriends who are now 20, 23
That's
and
not
they're
a thing.
18?
They're
17 or whatever? Did that break continuity?
That's
Vito?
a good point, actually. It's like after you snap, is it is it against the law?
Who's sucking whom's dick?
If a 16-year-old has sex with their 23-year-old or a 21-year-old a snapped boyfriend.
Anyway.
Point is, the fans have bad taste. All these old comic books are terrible. And it's good when we throw them out and we reinvent them for a new generation. We don't have to throw everything out. Obviously, there's things that worked, but it's fine to reinterpret them to make them exciting. And the idea that we are beholden to what the fans want is moronic. A good example of this. Now, a lot of people have been coming at James Gunn because they're like, well, he only makes movies that are goofy and funny, and he's going to be terrible at making serious DC Comics movies.
Yeah.
Now, I have a quote. Tell me if you can figure out who this is about. No one's excited about it. Michael Keaton, give me a break, said Christina Renault, a Miami-Dade college student.
What?
Miami-Dade?
Dead? Miami-Dade?
Miami-Dade.
Like the political hotbed area?
know.
Okay, anyway.
Who has been a Batman fan for 10 or 20 years. It's like Rodney
I remember this
Dangerfield in
one.
a bat suit, said DC Comics writer Ralph Cabrera. You'll laugh at it. These fans do not like the idea of Keaton, star of Mr. Mom and Beetlejuice, as square-jawed Bruce Wayne. Not to mention the director Tim Burton of Beetlejuice and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. 50,000 letters of protest arrived at Warner Brothers. One of the most powerful men in Hollywood went as far as to call Warner chairman Steve Ross and tell him casting Michael Keaton was such a horrible idea it would bring Warner to its knees.
Yeah.
This, of course, was the fan backlash to Michael Keaton as Batman. Here was one of the original petitions that they put out there saying you need to respect the fans. Michael Keaton is a comedic actor. Tim Burton is a comedic director, and they will not treat the beloved Batman with what he deserves. Let me see.
Sucked, though. The Keaton Batman.
The Michael Keaton Batman does not suck, you
it
cocksucker.
sucked. It would have been better with, like, Sylvester Stallone or somebody badass.
Michael Keaton did great. It was great. It's a classic. It's one of the best. It's one of the top grossing films of its time.
So that makes it good?
It's an iconic portrayal.
You are Mr. Criticize movies.
Yeah.
From a fan perspective. What the fuck are you even talking about?
I will disagree that I will agree that they should not have had Joker kill Batman's parents. That's the one thing I'll come down on Tim Burton about.
Okay. Yeah.
But the rest of that Batman movie was great. And it's been the same fucking predictable fan outrages. The fans constantly think they know better than everybody in Hollywood. No, if I could make the movie, I'd do the classic 1970s storyline where Spider-Man gets a rock stuck up his asshole and he has to have his girlfriend lick his asshole to get the rock. And it's not palatable. I don't know, whatever. It's just all this old shit. It sucks. All right, and we're taking
licking the asshole.
We're taking old storylines that were terrible. We're fixing them.
What do you mean fixing? All this stuff is trash. All of it. All of this Marvel shit. It's all trash.
Yeah.
People will see it no matter what. None of it is good.
Then
all
if it's
of
all
it
trash, why does respecting the fans matter then? It's going to be trash anyway.
Because they can make something good.
You're taking trash and turning it into different trash.
No, you could make something actually good. All that matters is the fans. All that matters is pleasing every single one.
Well, that's the other thing that doesn't make sense.
Ones.
Is there's all sorts of fans and they all want something different, and you're saying you got to respect all of them. Well, some of them might
just don't know how to communicate it. They all want something that was true to
They don't know what they want. They have no idea. All they know what to do is complain. That's all they know. All they know is if you go, well,
Check. Are we back?
One.
Are we back? Give us a one.
Give us a one in the chat if we are back.
Super chat that you can hear, if you can hear us.
I think it's working.
Super chat. We're not reading normal chats, so we need to see super chats if it's good.
Yeah, that's the only way to
There's too many trolls in regular chat.
Back.
$8. Super chat us for $8.
All right, I think we're back.
I can't tell. There's a lot of trolls.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any super chats.
Someone needs to super chat that the audio's back.
For
It's the
$8.
only way we can be sure.
$8. Anybody could super chat any amount of money, and we don't know what it is.
It would have to be $50 or else we can't truly confirm that the audio is back.
Vito's getting greedy.
Anyway, Dick, the
What?
point is that the fans have no idea what they want. They all want something different. So really what it comes down to, all the fans want is nothing. They want, if you go, this guy's going to direct it, they go, that guy sucks. That guy sucks. I hate this actor. I hate that. Bang, 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 bang. You're not respecting the fans. Like, there's too many of you. We can't respect all of you, and most of you are not worth respecting to begin with. So we're just going to hire talented guys like James Gunn who have created movies that have grossed great amounts at the box office and featured incredible critical acclaim. All those Guardians of the Galaxy movies have great audience scores and critic scores alike. Like, what do you not trust about that process? What is disrespectful about that to you?
Because it's all just like a bunch of crony horse shit. Like crony like the
All
people in
Hollywood
charge
is
of
that.
Disney, they don't know what they're doing. They got hired because they're women for quota diversity shit, and then the economy's going amazing, and so they think all their decisions are right, and then like they're producing like just a bunch of middling crap. Like none of it's actually good art. They just have a stranglehold on. It's like saying Ticketmaster is great at like advertising shows.
Okay,
and
but the
venues.
fans love some of that middling bullshit art because I hear from the fans, they're like, Black Adam was so good. We need more Black Adam. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't go see it. It didn't make enough money. If the fans really love Black Adam so much, you need to go see that movie 5-10 times.
Do you feel anything about it? Does it make you feel anything? All this crap that you're being flooded with all day?
I guess so.
How
It's all they're
fucking hard is
obsessed
it to
with.
feel something? Nobody is feeling anything. It's just like, yeah, next. It's like beating off, and they come like, okay, next.
Yes. It's all trash.
It is.
So respecting the fans doesn't matter, and we should stop pretending that it does. The only thing you need to do to respect the fans is be like, look, we're not going to, I get it. Like, if you take a character and you completely change it, fine. But James Gunn's not doing that.
Dude,
all he said is, I'm going to have a different Superman.
I would rather hear 10 fans, like 10 of the dumbest fans, say what they think the Avengers movie should be. Just like listen to them.
That would be pretty fun.
It would be better than going to this movie where it's like, I'm a CG dickhole and I need resources to acquire my cock machine.
I
go. And then it's like, I'm a fucking Iron Man in space. Can't even believe that I'm in space. I'm Pickle Rick.
I want to go to these guys who are so mad about being disrespected as fans and go, okay, so what should happen?
Dude,
and then half of them are going to be like, well, you have to rehire Zack Snyder and have him finish those movies no one went to go see. And you're like, well, they're not going to do that because they didn't make money. What do you want?
AI will prove you wrong. Because one fan is going to be able to autistically make
their
a perfect
own
movie.
Yeah.
And all of Disney's millions and billions of dollars going to go like, well, everybody just wanted to see this fucking Reggie the Retard's fucking homemade AI script where all the fingers look like spaghetti.
I do want that. Point is, the fans are idiots. Do not respect the fans. They don't know what they want. They don't know how to make movies. They don't know how to write anything.
How are you a critic with this attitude?
Well, because
it makes no sense.
I'm not a fan. I'm a critic. So what I say has weight. I don't go into it like, you got to respect my opinion about this bullshit or whatever the fuck. I'm like,
oh, okay.
You got a good take or not? It depends on what it means. Look, if you took like a character I like a Mega Man, you said we're gonna make him like a lady with like a big stick up his ass. I'd go, okay, well I don't like that. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but that's just what you're talking about.
Yeah, but they're not doing that. What have they done that is so disrespectful? Other than firing Henry Cavill and hiring James Gunn.
Dude, the Lady Death, not having Death as what Thanos is trying to fuck.
So disrespectful to all 12 of you
totally
who care about that.
It totally fucking ruined. It totally ruined my life. It ruined my life.
All right. Well, they went a different way with it. I don't even think it's disrespectful. I don't think that has anything to do with respect. It's just they said, you know what? I don't think that's going to work that
like
well.
Rodney Dangerfield
for
thing.
what we're trying to do.
It's just crap. It's fucking crap. You have all the power in the whole universe, and what you want to do with it is like make
half the people.
Resources. Like, why don't you just make more resources then? Just double all the resources.
Well, he's not that smart.
Well, I mean, then this is dumb then.
Well,
I got all the power in the universe. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to fuck the thing that has killed men since the beginning of time. I'm gonna manifest her and fuck her. Like, oh shit, that's a hell of a goal, dude. I'm in. I don't like what you're doing, but I love why you're doing it. That's the nexus of a bad guy. Do you not understand that as a critic?
Thanos is taking his pants down. Captain America's like, if we let that penis get into Death's vagina, it's over for all of us.
It's just so much better than something I don't care about. Are you doing bad stuff for something I don't want? Don't care. Are you doing bad stuff for something that I would love? Yes, I'm in.
I'm sorry they didn't respect your fandom, Dick. You'll be okay.
I will not be okay. Okay, here's my problem.
Yeah.
Going to the dentist.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
It's impossible to go to the dentist?
Yeah, how come there's like, I go on Instagram, there's like, get a loot box, a hatchet, get 2 hatchets every month.
Yeah.
Delivered to you, click this button. But I'm like, well, my teeth are falling out and they hurt. And I talk about it all the time. How is it never
no like crowdfunded thing for that? Yeah.
I don't know how it works. What do you have to, you find a dentist, call the dentist. Do you have dentist health insurance? I have it. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you do it?
I haven't been to a dentist in like 15 years.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know how to
dentist,
get.
Man.
I don't know how to get to the
Where
dentist.
the fuck is the disruption
of the dental industry? Yeah.
If I was there's 10 apps if you're every type of gay to go fuck
anybody,
guys, kids, whatever you want. There's an app for you. Go to the dentist. Oh, you got to log into your healthcare insurance thing.
Yeah, you got to find 10 different numbers and
log in. Oh, I bet your teeth are really hurting now, you fuck. Yeah, they are.
They should disrupt. All of medicine should be disrupted. You should be able to like
Why is it so fucking hard? I know they want me in there because they're always lying to me every time I go in. Oh, you got to get your teeth cleaned every 4 weeks. Oh, your teeth are fucked. Like, yeah, I know, because getting in here is fucking impossible. You guys have all my information. Why isn't every dentist that I've ever been to calling me like every week?
Yeah,
Yo, man, it's been a fucking long time. How am I not getting? How am I getting texts from Trump every day?
Twice a
but I
day.
never get a fucking text from a dentist, and they're always just whining about killing themselves.
And why don't they just go like, yeah, we got a $200 special. Come on in.
Come on in.
It should be like getting your oil changed
Or something.
You just drive in.
We got a bunch of hot bitches down here.
They should be able to do it in your car. You don't even got to leave the car.
Come to my house.
Yeah.
Can't you bring your little shit over here?
Yeah. What do you need? The mirror and the light? I got one of
I hate
those.
to bitch about dentists because it's so like it's so hacky. Maybe I'll do it as Carl. Maybe that one.
Yeah, that's not hacky.
Hey. Hey. You know what I hate is going. You know what I hate is going to the dentist. As you can tell by my bloody tooth.
It looks pretty good.
What's the deal with dentists? Vito? Vito? Vito, what's the deal with dentists? They don't dent ya.
They don't dent you, no.
What's the deal?
And then like 90% of it is them just scraping your teeth with that little thing. And you're like, I could have done that.
I could have done that.
Are your teeth falling out?
Yeah, my teeth are fucked. I want to get rid of them. I fucking hate them. Oh, wait, let me get rid
It's
of
funny
Carl.
to see you as Carl complaining normally.
Yeah, my teeth are fucked. My teeth are like chalk in my head, Vito. What do you mean? What do you mean are my teeth fucked? Can't you see them?
I like seeing you as Carl. It's pretty good.
Vote up going to the dentist. I hate it.
Anyway, yeah, I just think like all doctors, I don't even know, like, do you go to the doctor? Do you get like checkups or whatever?
Well, yeah, because I have tons of stuff that's getting
Yeah, you've been doing all
the
that.
time. Here's the thing with dentists that I also think. I think they're also like trying to mess up your teeth a little bit. Every time you go in, they're like digging out stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I did it perfectly. I've scraped out all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then, well, he's not going to go back and just enjoy his teeth, so I'm going to fucking take this shit out. Knock a little fissure in there or some shit. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Well, that's the weird thing is that I haven't been to the dentist in forever, and my teeth feel great. So.
Really?
Yeah. I got no pains. Maybe it is a trick.
I only have pain.
Yeah.
Everything that I chew.
And my teeth are disgusting.
Great. It's probably all the plaque. Every time I go in, they scrape all that protective plaque off.
It's keeping everything out of there.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to get to a dentist. I need to go to a regular doctor, and I don't even know how to do that.
I'm going to laminate my teeth. Can you do that?
They should.
If you go to a regular doctor, what do you think he's going to say?
You're dying.
You
need to stop whatever you're doing.
lose some.
You got to lose some of the stress in your life. Because clearly you're worried about all sorts of things. Have you heard the new conspiracy theory going around that wisdom teeth
are fine?
Well, not only that they're fine,
They're
but
good for you.
But yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
Because the pain gives you like access to like a higher plane of existence or something.
Oh God,
It pinches a specific nerve that allows you to access God. That's why they're called wisdom teeth. Because
there's no point to this life, you morons. There's no fucking point to
I don't know if I got trolled. I don't know if that was real.
It's drugs and drugs that you generate in your body and drugs that you grow and make chemically. You fucking pricks. Okay, that's the show for today. What are our problems?
Swastika Scaries. Respecting the fans.
Oh, respecting the fans? That's your problem?
I think so.
I hope you get voted down to oblivion for that.
I hope that people
horseshit.
understand that comic fans and Star Wars fans or whatever do not possess some grand intelligence, because every time they try to make like a fan film or whatever else, it's the most schlocky. There was like a thing where they're like, Marvel was like, yeah, we don't really hire like diehard comics fans because we kind of want people with like
we hire women.
Well,
yeah, we do way better.
That's part of the problem, but
yeah.
I think these guys, you get these diehard fans, they're set in their ways. I don't know. You need a mix. You need someone who's a fan, but also is willing to be flexible. I think James Gunn is a flexible guy, and he's got some ideas.
Did he do Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes, and he did The Suicide Squad, which was good.
Do you think he's going to have any, like, music in the movie?
He does need to stop doing that.
Oh, wow.
I think he's going to stop doing that.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
He was
I'm
the guy.
Superman.
Okay, he made that. He was like the first guy to do that, so it's okay for him to be
Nicolas
the guy who
Cage
did
is
that.
the first guy to do that in Face Off, bro. Somewhere over the rainbow. Fucking little kid.
That's different.
Pop them fucking headphones on. John Woo was the first one to do it. Giant ass slow-mo thing. Bunch of
Fair
violence,
enough.
contrast.
Yeah, don't respect the fans.
Okay, my problems were the omnibus bill and going
Getting
to
to
the
the
dentist. Okay.
Merry Christmas to you.
If you want to do some voicemails?
Hit me with some voicemails. Guys, don't forget to vote on all the problems at biggestproblem.show. And don't forget the Biggest Problem in the Universe holiday special is available at patreon.com/biggestproblem.
Yeah, vote up forced Christmas memes,
Yes.
please.
Vote on all the holiday problems.
Okay, let's see here. Here's one. Oh yeah, something messed up where it doesn't open up the player anymore.
Well, as Dick does that, I'm going to inspect my jerky. Or smoked salmon.
Here.
Oh, candied
The cold
salmon.
open to last week's episode was arguably one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And the other one that's really fucking funny is my boss said to be blank, and I immediately just fucking burst out laughing in the middle of the meeting, and I could not explain why I was laughing at Post Monday such and ever. Go fuck yourselves.
We're getting a lot. I'm getting a lot of comments where people are going. Every time I hear somebody say "to be fair" now, damn it, sucks. Anyway, walked into that one. Fuck you guys. Anyway, to finish my thought.
Vito, you fucked up.
Fuck you.
You
God
fucked
damn it.
up, Vito. You fucked it up big time, didn't you,
I did.
dummy? Didn't you
did.
fuck it up, Vito?
I really did fuck that up. I forgot the point of the bit as I was explaining the bit. But now they just hear "I suck," whatever's whenever somebody says that. So it's funny that we've tainted people's brain patterns in that way.
Can you imagine just sitting in a Vito or sitting in a meeting
And then yelling that in response to, or just hearing it and just burst out laughing. Everyone's like, "What is wrong with you?" I can't. I can't explain it. No, please do. Honestly, I can't because I'll probably get fired.
can't.
Because then you'll see what podcasts I'm listening to.
Okay. Oh, somebody found a. You remember I issued that challenge to people to find one
Chrissy Mayer's best joke?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Here you go.
I did some research for everybody to find a Chrissy Mayer joke, and in my research I was able to find one joke, and it is, I don't make jokes about abortion because I know how to read a womb. Amazing.
Well, that's
Fantastic. Peak comedy right there.
I know how to read a womb.
I really understand
Dick.
why Carl loves her so much. All
I know
right,
how to read
go
a
fuck yourself.
womb. I'm glad the color shit on Carl.
How dare you? How dare you? Chrissy Mayer is #1 funny woman of the internet. She's a very good friend of mine. I can't read a room either. Why you say this?
Our ongoing feud with this is going to turn into a whole thing.
What do you? Okay, let's hear your best abortion joke then, Vito.
I don't know
let's
if
hear
I
it then. If you think you're so fucking, if
best
you think you're
abortion
funnier than
joke.
Chrissy Mayer, let's hear it.
on the spot. My God,
Let's hear it. Let's hear it right
I don't
now.
think I have any.
Let's spit it out. Spit it out.
2 aborted fetuses walk into a bar. No idea. So Dick's whole idea was we were going to spark some sort of feud with Carl. This feels very one-sided, unfortunately.
I'll give you my favorite abortion joke. Here we go.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm Pickle Rick!
Look, clearly Carl listened to a lot of the Stern Show, and his dream was to work the soundboard, and I don't want to take that dream away from him.
Oh, yeah?
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
Let Carl have his soundboard. Let him. It's
I have
his
a
one
soundboard. I love it.
Yeah, but he loves his soundboard. All right, well, Chrissy Mayer's
I love
one
his
joke.
soundboard, too. I like hearing Rick and Morty.
Send us more of Chrissy Mayer's jokes. I want to get to know Chrissy Mayer's comedy.
Ooh, you're entering a
What?
You're answering a great.
She might have some good ones.
So if you're listening, clip Chrissy Mayer's jokes and send them to Vito so he can do a roundup.
I just, I want to know more.
Okay.
She hates me so much. I'd like to know what it is. Maybe I'll find it through her comedy.
Because you're immune to her charms. That's why.
That might be what it is.
Okay. Here, how about this one?
Hey, Dick and Vito. We had an online Christmas party this year.
Oh, my
because
God.
we all work from home.
What the hell?
Everybody had to send in a significant life event with pictures, and HR put together a PowerPoint presentation.
I would
that
kill
we had to
myself.
sit
I would
through.
kill
me
myself.
too. Me
Holy
too.
shit.
So it was
San
nothing but an
Bernardino,
hour and a
workplace
half
shoot
of
up.
Mike from accounting in a Hawaiian shirt drinking a margarita over
Wow,
and
man.
over again. I submitted that my dog got Alzheimer's and I had to put him down.
Sorry,
and sent
what?
a picture of him asleep with his tongue hanging out so it looked like I took it after he died. They didn't put my significant life event in.
They didn't put it in the...
Anyway, go vote it up.
They left you out.
That sucks.
Oh, my God. Amazing intro. GF refuses to draw. Ooh.
Which one do you want? This one? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do this one. Okay. Oh, shit. I don't know why it's not doing that. Do you think Carl will think what I was doing was funny?
I don't know. I hope so. I laughed really hard.
Carl's like the only friend. You and Carl are probably the only friends where I can go like really hard.
Yeah.
And like
you know
still
it's
think that,
okay.
yeah, still think that we'll have a friendship afterwards. You don't know how valuable that is to me. Okay, here we go. Amazing intro.
Hey, Dick, hey, Vito, listening to the most recent episode. Absolutely fucking amazing cold open. Again, cannot highly recommend this show enough. The biggest problem is definitely starving artists, and the fact that my girlfriend, who is an artist, refuses to draw furry porn, even though that
Free
she
money.
would make a fuck ton of money.
Free
if she
money.
just shut up
Free, yeah.
and drew giant wolf men cocks, fucking, I don't know, fucking whatever. She should just fucking draw furry porn. You can make so much goddamn money with these goddamn freaks, and nobody fucking takes advantage of it.
All these furry guys, or like most of them, people are always like, how do furries get all the money for these like elaborate fursuits and whatever else? And it's like, because they're all weird autistic computer programmers with 100K salaries.
Yeah.
And they have no families.
They're all like machine programmers,
Yeah.
like computer chip programmers,
So all this money they have, they literally just buy.
like Raytheon. Oh, the $1.7 trillion. It's all going to them, the furry guys.
Yeah, and then
That's
they'll just
why.
pay like $500 a piece for pictures of their fursona getting raped by like a pack of wolves. Get in on that.
You gotta smack this bitch around.
You gotta
put your foot down.
Sit her down and tell her, listen.
You can either draw a furry cock or get fucked by a furry cock.
Exactly.
It's your choice.
That's the way of life. Either you're getting fucked by the furries or you're fucking the furries.
Fucking the furries. Okay. I'm gonna do the super chats.
Super
This is my
chats.
favorite part of the show because it's where we make the money.
A little bit. It's my favorite part because it goes to show how much our fans love us. Guys,
Oh yeah, did you do this Dame Pesos thing?
I did put up the Dame Pesos clip.
Oh wow.
So for people who want to revisit the Dame Pesos Stinger War,
Oh yeah.
that clip is now available. I think I will clip that cold open and put it out as a separate clip so you can link your friends to Super Killer versus Ison, the ongoing fight.
And it's totally fine if someone made shirts,
I mean,
unlicensed shirts.
I can't stop you. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
I am a little bit worried that it's going to be like, well, Vito, it's going to be like a couple years from now, and they go, oh, Vito, we'd love to make a movie adaptation of your character, Super Killer. Just wondering if you could explain all this unlicensed merchandise
Bro.
where he is murdering black people.
that's why they're gonna want to make the movie. Are you fucking serious? You gotta go hard,
I don't
man.
know about that. I don't know. ASE presents. Everyone subscribe to our friend Riley at ASE, as well as Mint Salad over there.
Oh yeah, what's her Fansly?
Tits Mint Salad.
Tits mint salad? Okay,
Instead
I don't
of
know.
It's Mint Salad.
Search for mint salad.
$10 early and straight. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Zombie Diesel for $2. Super Killer Kyle Rittenhouse crossover when?
Bro, they gotta team up like Predator and Judge Dredd with a Batman and Judge Dredd when they cross universes. A fucking Super Killer has to team up. Fan art now. Super Killer and Kyle Rittenhouse team up to execute the liberal pedophiles.
It's kind of missing the point of the whole experience, but
No, it's not.
okay.
It's not.
This feels like a whole new. You guys really have a whole headcanon for Super Killer. Famously, I do support Kyle Rittenhouse. I've decided the whole Rittenhouse thing is like my litmus test for people.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what do you think about the Kyle Rittenhouse trial?
Oh, yeah.
There's two correct answers. One is I didn't follow it closely enough to have an opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Or two, he is innocent for reason of self-defense.
Yeah, obviously.
Any other answer, and you're an idiot.
Yeah, but he's a little fuck.
You can say that.
Fucked up,
That's the problem, though, is that people go to they want to say he's a little fuck, but they can't just stop there.
I wish he was dead, but
No.
But I support
I don't
that
wish he was
defended
dead.
himself. Have you seen him with his girlfriend?
I have.
They're selling sweatshirts that say "break up with your liberal girlfriend." And
Hey man,
boyfriend.
if he's making money, he's doing it right?
Okay.
Breastman for 5 wants to trick me into saying 2BF, and he failed.
Wow, you really got that right.
Vito, when you had hair, here I'll read it. Go back. When you had hair, what was your go-to styling product? You really thought I was going to get
For
me?
me, it was go to be fair as well with my curly locks and that. Yeah, that was horrible.
Wow.
Man. And it was only $5.
Not
That's
even
worth shit.
trying. ASC presents for 10. I'd pay extra for a team-up issue where Super Killer meets Christopher Dorner. Okay, well, I mean, I love the Dorner. You can't corner the Dorner, although he was famously cornered a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh. But he cornered, whatever.
I miss that guy.
I miss that guy, too.
He should have been Black Adam. The Rock should do a Christopher Dorner movie.
I do have people, and then now people are like, I saw there were comments, because everybody keeps going, wait, is Super Killer just The Boys? I'm like, no, it's not just The Boys. It's different.
It's obviously different. It's better than The Boys.
It's different. I mean, actually, The Boys comic kind of sucks. I don't know if you ever read the comic.
No.
The show's okay, but the show pussed out. Because remember, the show was like, no holds barred, and we don't, we're going to break your preconceived notions, and we'll rip on sacred cows or whatever. And then I saw an interview with them, and they're like, oh, well, we didn't want to kill that character because we thought, she's gay, and it would be mean to kill a gay character. And I'm like, isn't that the whole thing your show's about? Is like that there are no sacred whatever the fucks? Anyway, John Riffs for 10. Vito, can you clarify if Super Killer kills good guys or guys that are considered good? I would have assumed it was the first. Would he kill Hortler? Also, Merry Christmas to everyone, even PDF files.
Would Super Killer kill Hitler? In a universe where Hitler won World War II.
Super Killer is given assignments by an agency.
He's kind of like a cop.
He's kind of like a cop.
He could kill whomever he wants.
Well, I mean, he can kill whoever he wants, but he's specifically supposed to kill a specific person.
Okay.
So he's not like making moral decisions about who's good or bad.
Let's do it.
Kill this guy.
So he's just following orders.
Yes.
Okay. So he's
a cop.
Well, there's another group that.
It's complicated. There's stuff going on. He's an agent, man. He's like an assassin.
Okay.
You'll see. Mount Hall for $50 American dollars, which calls for an Islamic call to prayer. Thank you, guys, for a fantastic show. I love you, Vito. And you too, Dick. Just to need to hear it first from Vito.
This whole time I played. We love it. We love Allah. But this whole time, I must say, this whole time I've been playing Pokemon, I thought when you retreat cost, you need to have the number of retreat cost there, and
Wait,
you
you've been
only
playing
discard.
retreat cost wrong
You
in
only
Pokemon?
discard one card, but in actuality, say come praise down from Allah, you discard all the retreat costs. This is big game changer for me. Big game changer for me.
That's like a crucial rule.
Big game changer for me as I say Allah, as he live and breathe, as he is riding on magical Pegasus. He has everything rules lined out.
It's always about Pokemon cards.
Because that is what makes it not offensive. Only we talk about Pokemon cards.
I want to talk about the time that the Prophet Muhammad tried to have sex with death, the physical embodiment of death. And he had to obtain 5 magic Allah crystals, 6 magic Allah crystals, so he could have sex with death.
Her name was Gardevoir. Also, I
right.
too want to talk.
Thank you for the $50, Mount Hall. That bit's got a lot going on. Monster Slayer for $5.
I'm only talking about Pokemon every time we do it.
Did you really not know how retreat cost works?
I thought I knew how it worked, and my nephew told me that that's how it worked, and I just believed him. And then I looked it up afterwards, and I said, "You motherfucker!"
So
then I fucking hammered him yesterday.
Yeah, man, because you gotta pay big if you want to retreat. Monster Slayer for $5. Co-opting Hindu imagery and ruining the swastika is the worst thing the Nazis did. I agree. They really ruined that thing.
I don't agree with that.
The worst possible thing that they did was ruining that little cool symbol, and I can't think of anything else.
Thank God they didn't ruin the Stussy S.
Oh, yeah, the cool S?
Yeah.
That would have been the worst. Jim Satala for $5. Merry Christmas, Dick and Vito. When is the next Road Rage Tampa going to happen? Would you consider doing one at Fort Myers Beach for hurricane relief?
No, I don't do charity. I hate it. It sickens me. But we
You
are
like Florida,
doing
though.
I do. We're doing a Philly show. Me and Carl are doing here, I'll bring him out. Philly Live Show! Philly Live Show! Chrissy Mayer's gonna be there!
Is she going to be there?
I hope so! She's gonna warm up the crowd with some of her jokes!
Tell her everything's okay. Tell her it's all just for the sake of comedy.
Yeah, we're doing a live show, 422 in Philadelphia.
So I was thinking about I might
You're
go.
gonna be there. Come on, come out.
Well, I might come out because isn't Tony from Hack the Movies, like, aren't they in, like, Philadelphia?
Yeah, Tony's gonna be there, and he said he would stand up this time
That would be
to
good.
introduce the show.
I have a picture of him, like, basically passed out in a car because he just ate that giant weed cookie and just completely knocked
He was
out.
so bad.
Yeah, you're
Hey,
like,
Tony, go
it's like,
introduce
hey,
the show."
Tony, we're going to do a big comedy show. And he's like, well, clearly I should take a giant edible and fall asleep at the show.
Yeah, but he just walks out. I'm like, hey, go introduce us. He's like, what should I say? I'm like, just go introduce
Go
the fucking
hype up
show.
the
And he
crowd.
walks up there and just
Sits in a chair.
oh man, I'm eating a fucking gabagool over here.
The funny thing is, I was like, that was the first thing I thought was when he gets on stage and sits down. I'm like, is this motherfucker sitting down? And then you thought the exact same. Like, I'm glad that we were all mentally
everyone thought
tuned.
that. It's like, what
Everyone's
the
like,
fuck is this?
how do you hype up a show by like sitting in a chair? Wow, guys, we got a great show. No, like you gotta.
And he did like one of these crooked arm like sits. It was like, oh.
Yeah, I'll come. I want to come to the Philadelphia show. So it's
422.
April. Okay,
Yeah.
I got time to get a ticket and everything.
I only know the months by their number.
I'll figure it out because also Tony keeps inviting us to go on his podcast.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we could make time. I don't know. I'll
Okay.
figure it out. Kara Fro for $5. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Kara.
Thanks. Merry
Our
Christmas.
moderator now. I made her.
Oh,
She's a great moderator.
Oh.
She's one of shut up. She's one of Andy's moderators as well, so she does good work.
Oh.
Keeps all the bots.
Moderate for us a little better.
she's
Kara.
doing a great
Moderate.
job considering we
Do a
don't
little
pay.
better for us.
We don't pay her anything. Mike Hunt for $2. There's a swastika pose trend Japanese teens do. Cool.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
And
Walk
they go
like it-
one behind and one in
Yeah.
front. I can't even do it.
Yeah, that seems pretty tricky. Dwab Winkle for 10. I subbed to Patreon and your stand-up was pretty good. Money's pretty tight right now. Can you refund me the $5, please?
No, kill yourself.
Wait, why would you super chat $10 to ask for a $5 refund? That doesn't track at all. Osama bin
Pretty good. Fuck you. It was great.
It's funny because on the stand-up right now, there's one comment that says Vito killed, and there's another comment that says Vito bombed. And I'm like, shit, I don't know if I did good or not. I think I did good.
Yeah, you did great.
Osama bin Diesel for 2. Ukraine has plenty of swastikas. Shut up. Lemon sake for
Azov.
5.
The Nazis.
Yeah. They're
The
not.
Azov Battalion.
I don't know what's going on. It's
They're
complicated.
Nazis, bro.
They're not
It's not
Nazis.
complicated. Well, I mean, or it is complicated. Okay.
All right. They're the good Nazis, right?
No.
Lemon Sake, is Super Killer willing to rape a superhero if the situation demands it, or is he above that kind of nonsense? If he was put in a situation where rape was required,
Of a little boy.
no. Hold on. I'm pretty sure he would reject that hypothesis. But yeah, I could see a scenario where if the mission required it,
Yeah.
listen, he's got to kill these superheroes, and there's a reason for it.
Yeah.
He's got to do it.
What if he got sent back in time and it was like Hitler's mom and he had to impregnate her? Because like tonight,
So there wouldn't be room for a Hitler inside.
yeah, you had to knock her up
Yeah.
tonight, or else she's gonna get impregnated by Hitler. Like I gotta rape her. I don't have time to seduce her. She's on the way to her husband. She's got home. I gotta knock her up. This is the only way to do it.
I haven't really entertained any time travel narratives yet, but I suppose something could happen. You guys, look, you're all going to get it when the comic comes out. Stop speculating about who he's going to kill or rape or not rape.
This is the most fan fiction about it.
Honestly, there's more speculation now than about Eric July's ISOM. So at least the community
It's fun.
is coming together.
Because it's a fun idea. That's why.
Pale Pen 15, Pen 15. USD 199 says, Cavan is based. PA Lodge loses again.
There you go.
If that's a reference, I don't get it. Namamai for 5. Shout out to my boyfriend, Nick. Happy birthday,
Nick.
Nick.
There you go.
Last name, Gurr. Congratulations for your birthday, Mr. Gurr. There you go.
You have to reward them.
They're not getting rewarded because I didn't say it. La Cambra for 2. Merry Christmas, lads. Monster Slayer for 2. This wouldn't happen if Squans was here. I believe that's when our audio went out. Mount Hall for 8.
There you go.
Audio is
man.
back.
My man, Mount Hall.
Thank you, Mount Hall.
Thank you for being that guy.
Me04120 for 2 says still not back.
$2 though. Ignore
Liar. David Gomez for $1 says nothing. Thank you, David. Merry Christmas, buddy. Super Veloce for $20 big on the board. It says, Merry Christmas, guys. I've been a fan since episode 1, and I look forward to episode 100.
Me too.
I look forward to episode 107.
No. What about episode 77? That's where the real
Is that where the real stuff goes down?
Real dicey stuff happens.
What's the last episode? It's 107, right?
Yeah, but it was 2 episodes of like clip shows.
Yeah.
So the real last episode was 105.
105 is the last one you appeared on, or 104.
Yeah. 108 will be a big deal.
Which is why I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure it doesn't happen. Like, I'm already fantasizing about it. I'm like, God, how great would it be if I just, like, didn't show up? Anyway.
You don't think I can get Josh Denny a dumb hat?
That would be the worst. Agnostic Suzumaki for 10. Life's not fair. I have heart pain and have to visit a cardiologist despite working out 6 days a week. Vito lives guilt-free, eating lard and ballooning up to 300 pounds. I gotta say, I feel great. I feel good.
Don't.
I mean, once I get these testosterone pills for my testicles, everything's gonna be great.
Oh, okay.
I got my low T check. They're gonna bump up my levels.
Okay. Then you can lose weight.
It probably might help. We'll see.
You gonna work out?
Yes.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna eat cardio. Go for walks.
That's the worst. Okay, walks. Okay.
Cardio's not bad. You said, I mean, it's
the worst way to lose weight.
I will lift weights.
Okay.
In conjunction.
What about the eating? The eating's bad.
I know. I
you
gotta
stop eating like Coke and stuff.
I don't drink.
You got to meal prep.
I know I got a meal prep. Look, I'm doing.
Come in a
this
jar
is a diet
all week
soda.
and then you just eat that.
I gotta stop doing DoorDash.
Yeah. What do you DoorDash? Let's see your DoorDash.
No, we're not looking at my DoorDash.
How much in super chat money to see your DoorDash?
Oh God,
$100? If somebody pays $100, will you show your DoorDash?
I'm really ashamed of my DoorDash.
Let's start this next week.
Let me look at my last 5 DoorDashes. How's that?
5. Is that this month?
So far. Let's see what I've been ordering.
You're giving it away. Make them pay for it.
Well, they're just going to get a taste. Let's see.
Okay.
Last night was a pesto cheesy garlic bread with a salad. It's not terrible.
What kind of salad?
Caprese salad.
Okay. Soaked in cheese and stuff.
The day before, I got a Jersey Mike's tuna fish sub.
Okay. How big?
The giant one. But hold on, I ate half of it. That day.
Get chips too?
And no, I didn't get chips.
Soda?
And then I said no. And then I saved the other half for the next day. So that was a sandwich that lasted 2 days.
Okay. Was it lunch for 2 days, or was it just a sandwich for 2 days?
It was lunch for 2 days.
Okay.
And then Tuesday, I had a pastrami breakfast burrito from Tops Burgers.
Okay.
And then the day before that, I got a poke bowl. You know, salmon, rice.
We're still in this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
This has all been
What else did you get?
And then going back to the Friday, I got a turkey and pastrami sandwich.
That doesn't sound so bad.
It's not terrible. Could be worse.
Yeah.
There's some worse ones on there, I'm sure, if we keep digging.
I don't know. I'm just
but
saying.
that is like 5 DoorDash orders for like 5 days.
Do we get to hear Vito's DoorDashes for the week?
The shame DoorDashes.
Nothing shameful about it. Just you got to eat.
I think this week's been I don't know, but it is a lot of like sandwiches and meat and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of condiments on there. Matt M for 5. Vito's attitude towards fandom is shared. Ryan Johnson. That's how Last Jedi came to be. But he made a bunch of YouTube money from that movie. I mean, but that was like different because it's not about respecting the fans. It's that he could have done. He just, I don't know. It's not. It's like he made bad decisions, but it has nothing to do with what the fans wanted. It's that like naturally Luke Skywalker's character should not have been turned into a piece of shit dirtbag hermit. Like that just makes no sense from a story perspective.
Yeah.
I could go on about that for hours though, so I won't.
Yeah. Typical fan rage.
Mike Hunt for 5 says the Black Elf was a predictive indicator of a current trend in cinema. It was a bad show. A Black Elf in a 90s trailer would not predict a poor show. What the fuck?
That's true.
So it's just because it's
True.
modern.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike Hunt for 5. Thanos did not force Death to love him with his power either. Thanos wiping out half of all life was dumb. Why not just double all resources? Well, I got the impression that he had been doing his half everybody on a planet thing for a while. And it became like his...
That was even dumber, though.
It became his motivating character trait, and then he figured out a way to do it on a grand scale. And because he'd already believed...
It's so dumb. It's
not
so
that dumb.
bad.
It's pretty
so
good.
dumb. It would
I
be
like
it would be like if Silence of the Lambs, instead of having Hannibal Lecter as a bad guy, had like that Miggs guy that threw cum on her. Like, what's my motivation? Throwing cum on her. Oh yeah, bring in your fucking thing about Buffalo Bill.
I think it was
it
was a strong motivator. It made sense. I get it.
No, love is the only
Shut
good
up with the
story.
I gotta love death. I want to have sex with death.
Yes.
It's fucking stupid. Yes. Comic books are stupid. Spider Eternal for 2 by Superkiller says, Merry Christmas, gents. Vito, did you get F Adder? I don't know. I haven't weighed
an odd question.
I haven't weighed myself in a while. I definitely need to lose some weight.
Okay.
Because I now have a box of shirts I can't wear right now. And we need to fix that situation. Proctress,
how big is the box? Like a refrigerator box?
No, it's like a big plastic tub.
Okay.
Proctress for $2.50. Merry Christmas to my favorite podcast. I hope we're your favorite podcast. Please tell, you know what? You want to give us a real Christmas present?
Yeah.
Tell one friend about this show.
Tell your mom to put it in the Christmas letter.
Okay. I don't think she's going to do that. But if you have a dirtbag friend who likes funny comedy, be like, hey, you got to listen to this episode or listen to this clip or whatever else. Send them something.
Tell a lady who has problems with everything. Tell her about it so she can go complain about it.
Okay, Mike Hunt's been after me with his $5 with no excuses video. Body by Science by Dr. John McGuff and John Little. A 12-minute-a-week workout. Have you heard about this?
No.
What the fuck's a 12-minute-a-week workout going to do? Sounds like a trick where they go and then after that, do 2 hours of something else.
Yeah.
Kaiju Turtle for 5. Biggest problem in Canada. 85% federal tobacco tax. Is that real? 25 cigarettes for $25?
Jesus Christ.
They really, that's unreasonable. Even if you roll your own, can you roll your own and save a bundle, or are they just
illegal?
Is it what? Really?
I don't know.
Man,
you got to pay a tax on that.
Can you grow your own tobacco? It's kind of hard to grow tobacco.
Probably not.
David Gomez for 2 says KK Carl won't think it's fun because he's not funny.
Oh, he is funny.
Oh, poor KK
He's very
Carl.
funny.
That's funny. I always wanted to do a skit. KK Carl sings the KK classics. It would be taking various songs and making racist parodies of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it all got started because one night we were listening to the Beatles, Eleanor Rigby.
Yeah.
For some reason, I started singing, I look at all the Puerto Ricans. Da, 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 da. And then we laughed really hard. I'm like, that's pretty good. And then we started.
Shit,
writing
there's a lot.
Oh my
more.
God! For Christmas.
Oh my God! All right. Here we go.
Fadix the Great for 2. I literally love Vito. He's so cute. Thank you, Fadix. David Gomez for a big 20 on the board. Praise Allah, America, paying for our security in the new budget. Protect our mosques. Allah Shah and Bala Allah Makkah. We pray now.
Yeah.
Person McPeoples for 5. The dentist should be silent during the checkup, then send a follow-up email with the issues and tips. No one would feel shamed by an email. You can tell me my teeth are ugly. I don't give a shit. Mike Hunt for 5. How is Eric July cashing in on right-wing outrage any different from Vito promoting his book by outrage over Eric July's marketing strategy?
We'll never know.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. Buy it anyway. It doesn't matter. Agnostic Kazuzumaki for 2 says it's just the boys.
If you were serious about that, you would have paid $10.
You would have paid 10. Super Veloz for 2. Vito used the bike, not for 2. You got to give me 10 to use the bike. Ruby C for 10. Vito, I want you to only eat one piece of pie this Christmas so we do not lose you before 40. I had a sugar cookie, and that's the responsibility of your demon girlfriend, so she's trying to kill me. There you go.
I don't care if anyone survives.
ASE Presents for 50 says, Vito, I'll pay you more Magic Card money when you get on a Sucker Punch song, which is a fun way to announce that I will be appearing on a Sucker Punch album at some point in the near future. I've been invited to rap a few bars. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited. Well, thank you, Riley. David Gomez for 5. Vito killed. Vito killed! Yes.
Yeah, good.
Spitali should have been pulled off stage by a comically...
Don't say that. Don't say that part.
We love Carl. Monster Slayer for 5. This show needs something like the Wheel of Consequences, but the wheel is a bike Vito has to ride every time he doesn't lose weight.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Pete Tong for 10 says this is for pesto cheesy garlic bread with a salad. It's pretty good garlic. It was pretty good cheese bread.
I can't believe you ordered bread.
Well, their pizza is like too thin. It's like that super thin crust pizza, and I wanted bread. Cheese bread is really good.
You know whose pizza's not too thin?
Oh, God.
Chrissy Mayer's pizza, the thickest pizza in town, Vito.
Yeah. Is that your Carl voice?
What do you think? Yeah, it is my Carl voice, actually.
Oh, God, that looks horrifying.
Chrissy Mayer walks into a Chrissy Mayer. That's the... All right,
that picture of him is really terrible. That picture of him is just the worst.
All right, goodbye, everyone.
Real quick, put up the list of our favorite supporters.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to refresh the Super Chats one more time, real quick.
I mean, fuck them if they didn't get in before.
Just give you one more. It's Christmas. Everyone's getting it in at the last minute.
It's just too late. They had plenty of time. They had like an hour and a half to get it in, and now I have to refresh it.
There's 2 more. Let me get them out. Kaiju Turtle for 2, $90 for a 200-gram tub, $4 for a box. He almost got, box of tubes. Absurd. I thought he was trying to get me. Mike Hunt for 5, 1 set to failure is all you need per muscle group. Yeah. All right. Fuck this weight loss advice. No one cares. Just let me die. Thanks to all our supporters. We'll be back. I don't know if we're. I don't know. Are we doing a New Year's show?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, are we gonna wait? What's today? The 23rd. So it'll be on the 30th.
Yeah, that's not New Year's.
I guess that's not New Year's. I guess we'll be back next week.
I will be drunk, but it's not New Year's.
Unless I decide to